LeBron off the bench will check in at the next dead ball along with Russell. Reeves.
In the series, Dave, they've led for 93 minutes. And the Nuggets
The single digits, but James gets the steal and the breakaway and the highlight slam.
Hello, Lakers fans. The team is on fire. In the playoffs, we have an incredible story about how LeBron, Davis, Russell and company are shaking the structures of the NBA with their performance in this fourth game. Before we start, take the opportunity to leave your like and activate the bell to be notified whenever there is news from your team. Lakers stay alive with Game 4 win over Nuggets. In a game that could have ended their season had they lost, the Lakers bounced back and staved off elimination with a 119-108 victory over the Nuggets in Game 4 on Saturday night. The win snaps the Nuggets' 11-game winning streak over the Lakers and sends this series back to Denver for Game 5, where the Lakers will have another opportunity to keep their season alive. The Lakers led by 19 points in this game and never trailed, increasing their total minutes led in this series to 136:29 out of the 192 played so far. This showcases their ability to play winning basketball, while the final scores have tilted in Denver's favor, demonstrating their resilience and ability to bounce back and ultimately close out the Lakers in the final stretch to claim victories. However, that wasn't the case in Game 4, as the Lakers managed to reverse the areas where they had been beaten in previous matchups, winning the battle of the boards 46-40 and maintaining their composure in the third quarter to lose only 2 points of their 13-point halftime lead, setting the fourth quarter as the final test to see if the team would have the courage to fend off the reigning champions. The team answered the call and did just that, matching every Nuggets push with a counterattack of their own, hitting crucial buckets whenever Denver started to swing the game in their favor while mixing in enough defensive stops and rebounds to be able to hold off the surge. LeBron was brilliant in that final frame, scoring 14 of his 30 points in the fourth quarter, primarily on drives to the hoop and strength post-ups. When his team needed him to step up, LeBron hit 6 of his 8 field goals while playing every second in the fourth, and 14 of 23 overall, to carry the team's offense. Playing mainly out of the pick-and-roll with the guards and their big men setting screens for him, LeBron attacked against Denver's drop coverage defense or posted up against switches to control the flow of the game. In addition to attacking the hoop all night, 18 of LeBron's shot attempts were in the paint. LeBron also contributed with 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and a block, playing on both ends of the floor, particularly in the second half when the intensity ramped up, and his defensive activity was more needed. One of LeBron's steals came with 2:42 left in the game when he swiped the ball from Jokic in what would have been a handoff action with Murray, poking the ball away and then recovering it for an open court dunk that pushed the Lakers' lead back to 10. They were able to maintain it throughout the stretch. Anthony Davis was also incredible in this game, continuing his string of strong performances throughout the series. AD finished with 25 points and 23 rebounds, a playoff career best, along with 6 assists, another high-level night on both ends of the floor, and an offensive performance where he consistently found good looks against Denver's defense. Davis hit 11 of his 17 field goal attempts, with all but 1 attempt coming in the restricted area and all but 3 hitting or within the restricted area. AD drove, dove, posted up, and worked his way to the rim, using a combination of quickness and strength to keep the defense off balance. But it was AD's work on the glass that was his biggest contribution to the game, grabbing half of his team's total rebounds and helping the Lakers win the battle of the boards 46-40, the first time in the series that the Lakers out-rebounded Denver. And while AD only attempted 1 field goal in the fourth quarter, he was still in the midst of the action, setting ball screens to help free up LeBron, Russell, and Reeves to drive downhill and get into the paint where they could either score or create offense for others. Down the stretch, Russell and Reeves benefited greatly from AD's picks, allowing them to get into the paint, with his rolling gravity enabling them to get clean looks because Jokic never left AD, who was ready to receive a pass and score an easy basket. Both Russell and Reeves made wonderful plays, scoring efficiently while also making plays for their teammates, and their partnership with AD helped facilitate that success. After finishing Game 3 strong, Reeves carried that momentum to score 21 points and dish out 6 assists on 7 of 15 shooting, while making all 6 free throws. Austin was excellent in drives, both coming off screens and working isolation, and then getting good shots for himself or his teammates when he got to the spot. As for Russell, he had a great bounce-back performance after being scoreless in Game 3. Russell matched Reeves with 21 points, burying 4 of his 8 three-point attempts and 8 of his 15 total shots. Russell shot the ball with great confidence beyond the arc but also mixed in crafty finishes for tough floaters and smooth finishes at the rim. Add in LeBron James pleased with Lakers' sustained effort in Game 4 versus Nuggets. The first 3 games of the Los Angeles Lakers' first-round series against the Denver Nuggets followed the same pattern. The Lakers jump out early thanks to strong performances from Anthony Davis and LeBron James, hold the lead at halftime, but the Nuggets surge in the third quarter and ultimately take control in the second half to secure the win. In Game 4, the Lakers once again took the lead and maintained it at halftime, but this time they kept up with the Nuggets in the third quarter. Although they lost the quarter by just 2 points, LeBron was pleased with the Lakers maintaining their overall effort in the second half to come out with the victory. Obviously, as we've been talking about, we have to sustain our effort, we have to sustain our energy, and I thought the third quarter was very important, said James. We had a lead in many of these games and then in the second half, they jumped on us, and despite them outscoring us by 2, we hung in there to keep the lead at 11. We were up by 13 at halftime, they outscored us by 2 in the third, but we managed to score 30, which definitely helped us going into the fourth, and then the fourth for me is just my mentality to close. Make winning plays, and I was able to make a few. LeBron would make one of the biggest plays of the night in the fourth quarter, stripping Nikola Jokic and racing for a massive transition dunk that essentially sealed the game and kept the Lakers' season alive. The third quarter has been a problem for the Lakers throughout the season as they have often been attacked by the opposition coming out of the locker room. James also acknowledged this, noting that they talk about it regularly, but what matters is putting it into action in the game. It's both. We know, we've talked about it, LeBron added. We've talked about it, it's been something that's been an Achilles heel for us all season, coming out in the third quarter with some energy, understanding that teams want to try to make that run when the second quarter happens. So we talked about it again tonight and we were able to fix it. It's more than just talking about it, you have to go out there and handle it as well, and I thought we did that. So I thought it was very important for us to get this win tonight that we could keep a good pace with them throughout the third quarter, and like I said, despite them scoring 32, we scored 30 and still managed to keep that energy going into the fourth. The Lakers managed to do just that in Game 4, and that's why they ended the 11-game losing streak against the Nuggets and survived to fight another day in these playoffs. But they will need to keep doing that if they want to shock everyone and continue to extend this series against the defending champions. LeBron James discusses Lakers' recovery in Game 4. One thing the Lakers have struggled with a lot in this series is recovery, as the team has regularly been killed on the offensive glass. But in Game 4, the Lakers managed to win the rebounding battle, largely thanks to Anthony Davis and his 23 boards, and LeBron James noted how important that was. We have to maintain our energy in the way we're able to do it, keep attacking and trying to keep them away from things we can control, like fast break points, said LeBron. We only gave up 12 tonight to them, surrendered just 5 second-chance points, and at the same time, we only gave up 9 offensive rebounds. So we knew we had to recover, and obviously, AD was killer on the glass today with 23, and then everyone tried to contribute. We struggled with it in the first 3 games, but definitely in Game 3. We managed to out-rebound them tonight, and that really helped.